Turn on, tune in, and do it fast. It's time for the Evercast. Are you ready to greet Ed, Rich, Crow, and Pete as they talk Evercade? Good times will never fade. Put away the switchblade, sheath the sword of Vienna. Stop the blaster master, there's no enemy below as we dip into euphoria. Turn on, tune in, and do it fast. It's time for the Evercast.
Welcome everybody to the Evercade podcast.
Hey,
I'm your host,
it's not at
Ed.
Chuck E.
We got
Cheese.
Rich
They don't have pool tables at Chuck E. Cheese.
and Crow, and yeah, I think we have Rich at Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah. No, he sent me a text. He said, "I'll join, but I'll be muted." You know why? Oh, cool. What's that, Pete?
Oh, I got that from Printer Boy. I've not shown this before. It's a storage case for controllers for Evercade.
Oh, okay.
I got them all for, and this is like a leather vinyl, but it's basically cost me $10. So
I don't know why, but
I've got the white one too.
during the intro, I was thinking, too bad not. We have another Pete. One of us was called Pete because, aside from the Pete, because then we could be Pete and repeat.
Pete and repeat.
What do you say?
I said if one of us was also named Pete, we could be Pete and repeat.
Yeah, exactly. I have 5 meters where I work. It's the weirdest thing. It annoys the crap out of me.
Yeah, no, When I started my new job a while back, like because you have to give your legal name, like Edward. I'm like, just call me Ed. Yeah, no. I'll respond.
Oh, am I
to that.
quiet? Am I too quiet?
Yeah, you're
Somebody
a little bit quiet, bro.
quiet. Okay,
Yeah, compared to everybody else.
Let's see. Here.
Well, that's
Be
cool.
quiet, be quiet.
What Rich is doing, and that's awesome. Yeah. So
I think I know why.
Let's see who we have in the chat. We do have some news and some things and a cart to review, but let's see. We got some channel members.
Am I better now?
Yes.
Much
Better.
Oh, you're gonna turn the volume down. It scared me.
Oh, okay. So that's too loud. Okay.
A little bit.
Oh.
Yep. We have Genejoke. We have Andre. We got Lloyd JRN. Joe Whitlash. Archive Gig. DF. We got Spins. We got the Coffee Boy who just goes ballistic. The infamous Ian Hobbies. And yeah, good morning, good evening, everybody. Oh, and Herb Wars, sorry. All right.
It's
All
Herb.
right. Oh my goodness. So do we want to talk? Like, for me, it was kind of big news. I don't know.
I know it's big news for you, but for me, it was the same thing as knowing that the sky's blue.
Exactly. Is this what we're talking about? The delay?
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, if you're surprised by this, I don't know what to tell you.
Well,
It's not news. It's news.
well, so the thing is kind of looking. Yes, of course, the next two carts are delayed, but to me, like I don't know. This was just, I don't know who's written without a soul. But what's funny is they say it's delayed. Oh, by the way, we'll still take your money early, but we hope you enjoy it. It's like, really? I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's still a pre-order. They're just saying the pre-orders are available, but that's no different than any other time they've delayed something. They've started the pre-orders when they intended to, and then half the time they take the pre-orders and then tell you it's delayed.
Yeah,
This
true.
time they're telling you before.
But the reason I made a video is it goes back to when they said they are raising the price. Like, here's the thing, right? I wish that they would have just said the cost of living goes up. It's more expensive to make stuff. That's what we're raising prices. Instead of like kind of having excuses like, well, this will enable us to fix logistics. No, it won't. I kind of knew it was just corporate nonsense speak. That's all. I was like, God. No, so here's, it's funny because when I went live, I talked about this. Like, for me, like I know that like I'm a little probably too much into Evercade. Like I look forward to getting stuff in the mail, and I know that's kind of the problem. You know what I mean? But,
Yeah, well, it's okay. At least the first thing is you admit it, right? But it's your channel. Your channel's all about that, right?
Yeah.
So you're very invested in it. So it is what it is. It impacts you.
I'm too. Yeah. Maybe I'm too invested. But I don't know. It's
branch out. That's what I'd probably recommend.
Yeah, I mean, you got the Steam Deck, so.
no, I do. That's true. But it's just I kind of want this to get out of the way so we can have the bigger announcement.
Yeah,
SNK.
you're just excited about the what do you call it? SNK, right?
Yes.
I can understand why people are excited about that, but I'm a little still apprehensive. Got apprehension about that just because I just don't want a bunch of fighting games, and I got a feeling we're getting a bunch of fighting games.
I hope they don't just do that because there's so many.
Some of them, you know.
Oh, I don't mind like one of them.
Yeah,
but I just don't want like all fighting games.
Actually, kind of what I hope they do. If they do multiple cartridges, I kind of hope they put like all the same genre on each cartridge. Like,
that'd be interesting.
A fighting game cartridge, and then you've got your Metal Slug cartridge. Instead of being like every cartridge have one like King of Fighters game, one Metal Slug game, and then the next cartridge is the next King of Fighters game. And I don't know. That seems kind of weird to me to do it that way.
I'll take it any way I can get it.
Yeah. What was the message? What was the reason for this delay?
They didn't really. That's the thing. They just said we have an update.
Oh, they didn't say it was because of like shipping, manufacturing, Lunar New Year, stuff like that.
Alien abduction. No, they didn't. They just didn't say anything.
Be wary of news from Blaze. When they give you good news, it's usually followed shortly by some other news, maybe.
No, DF, you're good. I love that stuff. Anyways, no, but the thing is, like, my whole and kind of goes back to my main one of my main criticisms of Blaze. Just ever since 2023, the way that they do their marketing, like, I'm not happy. Like, they just suck at like they just. I kind of feel like, yeah, that's right. He has to sell a thing to a guy. Like, I kind of feel like when they should do their market, like they should be pushing like Neo Geo because they're alpha, and they should be pushing the Neo Geo alpha that we know is going to happen. I don't know. I don't understand their marketing. That just, you know, they plan to release a special edition, unnumbered.
I'd like to know who. Like, I wonder if like a lot of people super excited for the SNK. I mean, our fan base probably, but I mean, generally, is it a lot of people excited for that, or will like a Sega announcement be more exciting for them?
Ooh,
probably Sega, I would think.
Yeah. Yeah, there may be a bigger fan base.
Like SNK is like they're like a stepchild of the main players in video game space, right?
I don't know about that. It depends when you grew up. I mean, in Japan, definitely they were bigger than over here.
Yeah, Gene, I'm with you. I'd be shocked if you see it any earlier than July, or I'd say it's a late year. Like, I don't think we'll get anything until like November.
Yeah,
it's my thought anyway. Like, that will be their end of year 1-2 punch probably, and like put an alpha with it, a couple carts, kind of thing. I wonder will we get the console version of the Neo Geo stuff or the arcade versions.
I think I'm hoping they do like purple. It's funny because people have like talked about that when I've gone like right. If they do red carts, I just want Neo Geo Pocket. I don't want like the stuff that's SNK that's not Neo Geo. I mean, I would take it, but I'm hoping then we get purple arcade, or maybe they'll give us both. You know.
Now I'm really confused. Is it somebody's house?
What's that?
There's an Atari there, yeah.
Is he back in the 80s or something playing at somebody's house in their living room?
I have no idea. I'm not watching Crow.
I
just got back and I looked and it's like, where is he now?
Flashing lights there. So we'll see. I was gonna say what I hope really is like for the showcase. I'm really looking forward to that. Like, with like the Dukes, they like hired an actor and all that. And remember, even like the VS announcement was just them kind of like chilling, walking through that arcade.
The DS? Which one's the DS?
No, the VS.
Oh,
the VS. Yeah. What I hope, and I don't know if they would do it. What I would hope that they would do for the Neo Geo is like find a hard offer someplace in Japan. I mean, of course they get permission, but let's say like they set up like the Neo Geo carts in Evercade. And they have like some of like the YouTubers who go like on video game hunts, like find it there, like, oh my god, and kind of like freak out.
What if they just announced what they're going to release?
That would be cool too, man.
They don't need to do that.
That would be cool too.
Let's go to Japan to announce this cartridge.
Would laugh at all. Here's what's funny, and RNGB, I think you're one of these people, and I talked about this yesterday. Like the people like who really like the blue carts that don't understand as much why somebody like me might not be excited. Now it's the reversal. So the people that now the people who aren't as excited about SNK will know how I felt.
I mean, yeah, there's going to be people that aren't into everything. So no matter what they announce, somebody's going to say, I don't like this.
True. Can't please everybody. Oh, so let's move. So I did actually, I can pick the right thing. I was actually surprised, kind of surprised, not surprised by this poll result. And of course, StreamYard, hold on a second. StreamYard is being StreamYard. Why does it do this to me? I want to show off my poll. It's like blocking me from doing that. So I was curious, like I wanted to ask people in 2025. Oh man,
you said you want to show off your poll, and then I saw the options were red, blue, and purple. Come on.
Oh my god, dude, that's great. Holy shit. We'll leave that there. Oh my god. 110 votes, wow. And I was just kind of curious how people feel. We were talking, it's actually a good segue into not everybody's like everything. So I was like, if you could just stop the red, the blue, or purple line of collections, what would you choose? And 42% of them. Yeah, exactly.
Why would we?
Because just like some people like other carts, but it's funny. Some people said red. That's like their main line, 10%. I expected it to be. The funny thing is, purple.
Maybe I mean you could look at it that there were so many red carts that there's enough red carts. Give us the other two.
True. Yeah, I kind of left that open ended. Like, would they want to stop? Would they want to? The purple was in the lead at first, which I thought was kind of funny. I think people did that just to troll me.
But here's the thing: is Neo Geo red or blue?
Could be. Actually, yeah, I think Pete. That's actually you stepped away. It could be both. I'm hoping. I don't know if you guys have like the SNK 30th anniversary collection, like digitally, but they kind of they released everything that's not Neo Geo.
I have that on physical. On
yeah,
Switch.
So. Yeah. And that's pretty cool. But I want the Neo Geo stuff. But yeah, they could do that for red. Or if we get like Neo Geo Pocket Color, I think that would be.
That would be red. Yeah,
that would be red.
But you have a good point though, Crow, because technically, like the AES is a console, and you only get like 4 credits, and they could do. And
if they give us the option to switch back and forth between the two, is it going to be a red and blue card? Is that would be if you mix those colors together? That's purple, but then purple is computer.
Yes.
So they messed up the color scheme.
So wow, this went to a weird place. But yeah, so that's I guess it's like a lot of people kind of want it to stay the way it is for variety. And I was kind of thinking that or not. We all have our favorite lines of things and whatnot. But yeah, wouldn't that be a troll though if they gave us Neo Geo but they made it red, so you didn't have you only had 4 continues, the AES versions. But
yeah, that would be. I don't think they'd be as tone deaf as to do that. To be honest, I think if we're gonna get we're gonna get the arcade games. If in fact we are getting the Neo Geo stuff, because it hasn't been specifically said it's Neo Geo. It's just SNK.
Yeah, that's true. And I do think to your point, if they were going to do that, they'd like use the Unibios and let us like switch between.
Yes, honestly, I think what they would do, honestly, in a perfect world, is what I figure. We get the Neo Geo games. I'd like to see some of the other older arcade SNK stuff too. Maybe even some of the older console SNK stuff too. But get the Neo Geo and a blue cart, but then still have the option to switch regions options and what type of device you're playing on, like MVS or AES. To be honest, when I had the Unibios, that was great because then you could play something like Metal Slug, but then also like play the US version of Metal Slug, but then also turn on the blood because certain regions would disable certain features, like they'd turn the blood white or something,
Yes. I'm so glad you mentioned that. Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, and you can get like cheats and all that type of stuff too. But yeah, no, that was actually
part of the Unibios too, is the ability to cheat.
Yeah, Yeah, all those quality of life features, and yeah, and I think we've talked about this before, like licensing. Like I think you'd meant, yeah, because all the versions are on the cart. It's not a separate ROM, so maybe we would get it. You know what I mean? We would get them all.
Yeah, I mean, and I think I don't know. I was gonna say something. I don't know for sure. I was gonna say I think the previous releases allow you to switch back and forth, but I don't know that. I don't know why I was gonna claim that.
But SNK 30th is pretty cool. I just really want the Neojoke. Yeah, there's like POW. There's some other like shooters and yeah, it's a pretty good collection. I'm fine if they do that as long as we still get like Neo Geo Arcade.
I don't know why, but I kind of want. This game's kind of crappy, but I want to see the Super Spy. I don't know why I like that game. Maybe it's just memories that I have playing that in a bowling alley.
Yeah, I don't know why people say it's a bad. I mean, I haven't like fully played it. They say it's not a great game.
When I had a Neo Geo AES, I actually had that. It was one of the games I had. I had to make sure I got that game because I like the Super Spy.
Yeah, I think they're just going to give us the standard ones that you saw. I think you'll get like a bunch of NES games like Baseball Stars, Guerrilla War, Metal Slug 2. No, Metal Slug 2 didn't come out on it. NES was Guerrilla War, Baseball Stars.
It really depends on how much it's going to cost them for these. If all titles are going to cost the same, then they'll go with the most popular ones. But if the lesser popular ones, we'll probably see a mix.
Did World Wrestling come out on NES?
Pro Wrestling?
Yeah, Tecmo World Wrestling.
That would be Tecmo, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But doesn't SNK have access to that? Or they don't have the Tecmo license?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I think Gina's the inside info SNK blue cards for the win. Hey, but I like this though, Ian. Yes, that would be dude. That would be awesome if Ryan would come again on the podcast. I would enjoy that. That would be great.
You keep slamming them, so they probably don't want to go.
Hold on. I mean, I did, but like Ryan,
Sean might never come back after you said what you said about marketing.
Well, or I wish Sean would explain. I mean, because here's the problem is I just kind of feel like this last year it's just kind of like it's kind of feel like they're going through the motions, but they just don't care. I'm like, what happened to all the hype and the pizzazz? And it's just like, yeah, here's your next cart. Yeah, it's delayed. Here's a 1 minute video we'll edit together. I'm like, dude, I kind of feel like I know we do. We give more content, and that's not even our primary job. So it's like, what the hell? That's all. Here's the biggest thing that I've kind of accepted about, and Blaze isn't unique in this. They just don't care, and they just do things like other companies, and I just have to. I think
that's unfair to say. I think obviously they have to care a little bit.
Yeah, maybe, but it's kind of like the same reason they'll put like Operation Wolf like on the Super Pocket handheld, which has no reason to be there. Like it's gonna play like crap, but it's there. Like they just throw it on there for marketing. Like that kind of a thing. Ooh, whoa, sorry.
Oh, it looks like a giant game of Twister.
Rich flipped around the camera. Oh my god, yeah, that almost made me dizzy.
Wait a minute, isn't it too early for a birthday party? But I guess it is 11.
I know. Is that a birthday party? Yeah. Wow,
no one here.
Some dizzying camera work. All right.
He's gonna have to tell us. You know what? Now that he can't hear us or anything, I had a question for him, and now he's not going to be able to answer for me. Remember he 3D printed Katie's?
Yeah.
I want to get that file so I could do my own.
Yes, me too. Oh, wait, I don't have a 3D printer.
I'm sure he could give that to you.
And Pete, you'll have to also, I'm only mentioning this now in case I forget again, but you'll have to mention me what boxes you want from me. Because I can't remember like a Game Boy box.
Oh, yeah. Did you send me the pictures?
No.
Okay.
What do you want pictures of?
I need to know what boxes you have so I can get them.
Okay.
It plays okay. Dude, I can plays okay. But like the problem, has anybody gotten past the second level? Let me know, because like at that, like the D-pad isn't good enough to like move the cursor. Can't go wrong with Capri Suns. No.
Oh, wait a minute. Was it Operation Wolf on the NES and you could play with the D-pad?
I don't remember, but the NES had a much better D-pad. That's kind of the thing. For this, do you guys have any preference on which? You want me just to do them like alphabetically?
You know, I don't. It doesn't really matter. I don't remember most.
Yeah.
Like I could when I see stuff,
Start
I see the.
Burglar X.
Okay.
This is an interesting
Burglar X. Oh yeah. Is this the only game on the Evercade where you could fart?
No. What do you call it?
Boogerman?
The slime one. Boogerman.
Oh yeah, Boogerman. Of course.
Yeah.
And, you know, when
I
they
think
do the remixes, they could put that one and this one on a cartridge and call it the Fart Collection.
I think that's the only one that has a fart button, though.
This game's awesome, man.
Yeah, I like this. I like this.
What did I give this? I don't really remember.
That's what I do all the time. I always run around and fart on cops.
Fart cart.
Really, that maneuver is just in case they're right behind you.
Yeah.
And
Well, no, it's kind of got a decent range.
you know what?
I love they
like
were
this
clearly
game.
inspired a little bit by Bonk.
I like this game less than I remembered I did.
There you go, just farted. Yeah, bonk gone bad. Like
This is Bonk's uncle.
Oh my god, I totally forgot about the farting in this game. But yeah, this was bizarre. This was just just something like really different. Yeah, it was like kind of just arcadey fast action. No, I enjoyed this one. I know there was some hate like on the Pico cart in general, but
I like the Pico cart. I think Magic Purple or something game on there is one of my favorites. I like that game. Magic Purple.
This is one of 3 games on the cart I did not like at all.
this one?
Actually, I shouldn't say that. Let me rephrase it because I gave it a 4 out of 10. A 4 out of 10.
Dude, you can't give this a 4 out of 10. It's much better than a 4 out of 10.
Unappealing. That's what I gave this game. I wouldn't go back and play this again.
Man, you can run over like cops on 3-wheelers. I mean, come on.
You could do that in Grand Theft Auto.
Like a farting rally X. No, what I put in this card, yeah, I think like this is one of those games I'll have to jump in and play a little bit because it's so different, right?
It's awesome.
Oh, you know, it's
And
the dice too.
chat,
Yeah.
if anybody in the chat's ever like played this in the actual arcade on the real machine, let me know.
Well, most of these games were made by companies that were more popular in other countries. So, like, this would have shown up more in Asia, I think.
Well, yeah. It's kind of got that crude, funny.
Yeah, it's got the silicone graphics sprites where they're like modeled and then scanned and then turned into sprites.
Yeah. But I like it. I really like this game. It's my style game.
Okay, it's not mine.
Yeah, no, I'm enjoying like watching the gameplay. But I mean, a game with a fart button, you got to at least give that higher than at least an 8 or above. No, but I get it though. It's really bizarre. Definitely not for everybody.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I know. I like it. Great graphics, good controls, interesting mechanics. You know, any game with farting is a game I enjoy. 8 out of 10.
I think it just felt like some of the deaths you would have would be kind of cheap. Like if you're running in one direction and somebody just appears right in front of you.
Yeah, but I mean that's video games, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like it's definitely like I think there's enough interesting mechanics to make this one. I think people just hate on Pico in general. I'm like, I don't think this one deserves all the hate people give it.
Well, Pico is, I don't know. I can't say you'd either like or dislike the Pico collection since it's just a hodgepodge.
What I like about this game is not cheap. Like it doesn't feel like you got any cheap deaths or that. Even though you said enemies pop out in that, but I feel like it's a pretty fair game that you could play a bit of it and not go bankrupt paying for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel.
I think there are cheap deaths in this game.
Yeah, but not like some games out there, Crow. There's some games out there, dude, that is just ridiculous. Like you can't even survive for 10 seconds without putting a quarter in. Like, I mean, come on, man.
Oh yeah, well you could last longer than that, but I guess maybe it's because I got my way all the way through the game.
Yeah, I should complete this on stream. Yeah, he said Korea. Like, yes, this is like kind of a crazy game you would see. And I guess Gene said that like when you said, "Oh yeah," I gave him Fargo vibes. I think it's like that show. Oh my god!
I think one of the later levels you have to fight 2 of these things.
The later game gets uber cheap. Yeah, see, I haven't played it long enough to get to the later game. I probably should.
Plus, it's got a bonus gambling game. I mean, come on. With a little, like really thinly dressed ladies.
Yeah, we destroyed them. What's the way that they waddle on the pogo stick? Wow.
A bridge. Stage 2. A bridge.
Oh my god. Holy crap.
I love that. It's Vegas is taking place in, right?
What? Vegas?
This is Vegas, right?
I don't think there's like suspended bridges above bodies of water in Vegas.
Have you not been to Vegas? There's tons of stuff in Vegas that.
Well, look at all the little
they got the
islands
Statue
down
of
there.
Liberty there. They've got the Eiffel Tower.
You've got to be like 200 miles in the atmosphere to see all those.
Yeah, but that's all suspension of disbelief.
How did everybody get up there? Be more worried about getting down.
You're overthinking it way too much.
That's half the fun.
I'm just curious. Let's skip ahead to some of the later levels. Oh god. Oh god. We're like above skyscrapers. Didn't know Vegas had so much water.
I think it's a fantastic game. I think you're out to left field.
Oh my god. It's entertaining as hell.
Like, different strokes for different folks.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Yep. So this is a banger. This is worth the price of admission on Pico itself, Crow.
Okay, if you say so.
I did say so.
It's like, yeah. Okay,
like
so
game board and all the Worms games combined.
Even though I gave this is like 7 out of 9. Like this, there's only 2 games I thought were worse than this one in this collection.
Only 2.
All right, what's up next?
This next game, I have a major love-hate relationship with Diver Boy.
Diver Boy? It's fantastic.
Yeah. Have you beaten it though?
Oh God, no. Why would I want to do that?
Okay.
I did.
Okay. So, and Crow, you can see if you feel the same way about this.
This is reverse bomb jack.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is. So, here's the reason I asked. I love this game up until like I think there's like it's like a red octopus that you fight, and then that's when the game becomes super cheap and deaths are super cheap. And beyond that point, you can tell the devs are mad that you made it that far in the game, and like they never expected you to. Then the game it just gets like
this game gets insanely hard.
But this is that's every arcade game. That's the way they were designed, right? They
even
were designed
more
to
so. This is.
Well,
just
I just told you about cheap deaths. Like,
okay, here's the thing. But there's one thing. There's a thing about putting another quarter in to continue, but to continue and just to die right away again.
Oh my God, dude, that's how a lot of arcade games, unfortunately, are set up that way.
But this is different. That's what, like, and that's. I think me and Crow agree on this one. But it's once you get to that point, it's like it becomes super cheap, like cheaper than like normal arcade.
Plus, it's ripping off Bomb Jack.
Yeah, dude. Broken glass. Yeah, it's cute. The graphics are nice. It's a reverse bomb. But once you get that, and I don't know if I would just like felt very sadistic that I just wanted to keep getting punished and punished and punished over. And it was just like gross.
At some point, like if you grab the pearl, the oyster or the clam or whatever that's opened with the pearl, that's the one you're supposed to go for and get the most points and then collect them in that order. But at some point, I was just like, no way, it's not happening. It's like there's just enemies swimming right by them.
Yeah.
There's no way you're going to get them.
Yeah.
So
this
I just started collecting any of them I could.
This one's the perfect example of my like reasons why certain arcade games are just, just completely ripping off. No better than a casino game in a lot of ways.
Yeah. This feels like it. And then there's like what is it, like a genie? Like after like a certain time, he'll come in and get you if you don't, because they get to the point where you have to dive down and try to get the clams, but then with all the enemies getting, they make it almost impossible to do it.
Yeah,
there's
you wind up having to wait.
The magic ones like that. If your time limit's too much, they actually will send in an enemy to take care of you.
You're forced to wait because these fish are swimming really slow by the things you need to collect. Like, and you're forced to wait, and then you get chased down because you had to wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was a game for that reason I wouldn't go back to again or play the first half. It was
I don't even know why. I gave this a 5 out of 10.
Oh my god, you gave this one has a lot more cheat deaths than the fart game, dude, and you gave that one, like, come on, Crow. Now
I could positively say I didn't like Burglar X. This I can't say I did like it, but I can't say I didn't like it either.
Yeah, I question your rating logic on that one. When this one here has nothing but cheating.
And then this is cheap. Look at you get no time to dodge.
Yes. Yes, it's the Kobashi. Yes, it's the
Kobayashi Maru.
Hey, Dave. Yes. Star Trek fans know that reference. However you say that, yeah, that's great. Oh my god! So, yeah, this is one of those games I really wanted to like, but it's just painful, like too painful. Genejoke nerd status confirmed. All right. Anything more you want to say about this, or we can do one more.
We can move on. Oh wait, did I spell Diver Boy? No, did I spell it? What happens when you spell Diver? I don't even remember. Oh no, I didn't. I'm not even close. It just flashes weird. Okay.
I think, yeah, is it like either a bonus level or extra?
I did do it somewhere in this video though. It just took a really long time. It wasn't until late in the game.
Yeah, like look at this bot. I mean, it looks great, but like, good God.
I wouldn't even. It looks okay, but it doesn't move that great.
No.
They should give you like 2 frames a second.
Yeah. Should give you that wooden thing all the time. Stage clear.
Is this like, where are we in the video? How far? Let's see here.
Almost halfway.
Skip way further to the end. I'm just kind of curious. Yeah, then there's sharks at the top too.
Yes, add insult to injury.
And then landmines come floating up atop too if you take too long.
Yeah.
And then if you wait, if it gets, that's right, the landmines. And then if you really take a really long time, there's no way for you to surface without hitting a mine.
Yeah. Yeah, like this nonsense going through it's like, man, yeah, you do.
Look at all that stuff up there.
Good God. Stage clear. I think you may have spelled it there, but I don't know if we saw the landmines.
Oh, landmines. Yeah, they're not landmines. You know what I mean, though. They're sea mines. I don't even know if that's the right term.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you spelled it, but maybe we missed the bonus stage you get. Like, see, like, you have it spelled.
I just don't remember. It's somewhere in there. We don't need to track it down.
Yeah. Alrighty. So
I'd say a kid would spend, just to clear that first boss, probably a couple dollars to clear that first boss with real money.
Would he actually spend a couple dollars, or would he move on to another game?
I'd hope he'd move on. This is a game that I definitely, if I saw, I would put a quarter in it. Maybe then after, maybe they'd get like 50. Maybe I'd put another one, continue once. Because it's just, just too cheap of deaths. All right. Dragon Master. Street Fighter 2 knockoff.
Oh. This is actually better than the other fighting game, if I'm remembering correctly. Dragon Master. No, I'm wrong. This is worse. This is actually worse than Burglar X. The other fighting game was the one that was better. The one that ripped off King of Fighters.
Yeah, this sucks. Yeah, no, I think
this game glitched at one point where I won a fight with 3 hits.
Huh. That's bizarre glitch. I think I might have played this game once and played one full credit, and everything felt, the controls, the movement, everything just felt bad.
It was like playing Street Fighter, but like everything was degraded.
Yeah, yes. The degraded inferior version.
Yeah. What are we talking about?
Dragon Master?
Another fighting game.
What would you have given this out of 10?
I don't know. It's not Street Fighter, so there's your answer.
I gave it a 4 out of 10.
I don't remember it. That's probably not a good sign.
I gave it 4 out of 10.
What'd you get it?
A 4 out of 10.
Oh God, you're probably giving more than it deserves.
I put it under Burglar X. There's only one game I didn't like.
I would probably. I mean, I look at games a lot differently too, right?
You are not my rival.
I look at their sound. I look at that. But gameplay is where it's got to run for me, right? Like,
yeah,
it's like, I mean, it looks good. There's no real button lag, but it's not Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, right? So it's kind of one of those, sub-tier games.
All seem very goofy, out of place.
Well, everything is generic. Like,
yeah,
yes. All the characters are uninteresting. Yeah, everything just.
Yeah, I don't know about the character stuff because, like, I mean, that's subjective, right? But I just feel like it's the gameplay itself. They're not doing anything really different than or special or unique, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to compete in this genre, you got to kind of do something different than Street Fighter for this style game. Like, that's why I got a problem with the King of Fighters series and all those games. Fury, Final something Fury, Fighters Fury. They don't do anything better than what Street Fighter does, in my opinion.
Well, it's different. I mean, because with King of Fighters, you've got the 3-on-3 aspect where you pick your characters.
But
true. I mean, in the core gameplay,
and it's really, and it's more of a to me, it's like a Smash Brothers of SNK.
Smash Brothers is not a fighting game.
Okay, well, it's what I'm saying is like they have all the
you're right. You didn't say it wasn't a fighting game, but like we had that argument at work all the time about Smash Brothers.
I will say Smash
we have
Brothers.
A fight club.
I'll say it's not a traditional fighting game, but how would you categorize it?
It's a brawler. Game. I think a fighting brawler. It's not a fighting game. Smash Bros. It's a button masher. Like there's no real skill. I don't think in that game at all. But yeah, we argue at work about
trust me, there's skill in it. There's got to be a reason it winds up, with high level tournament.
Nintendo. What do you expect?
People love that game.
It's the Street Fighter from AliExpress, dude.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good good way to put it. In fact, I can't remember. Like I don't have any of my notes or anything, but I believe. I can't remember who made this, Unico or something. What they did was they kind of just all their games were ripoffs of other games.
I want to find there's a copy of Sagat Stage, but the statue's a dog. I don't know if we can. Yeah, we'll see if we come across that. Oh my god. So interesting. So I don't think it's the worst. I'll tell you what I think the worst arcade.
I agree with that. I say. It is clearly the worst arcade collection out of the 10.
Oh yeah, but I don't think this game is the worst fighting game. I think this is a competent fighting game. There's so many worse fighting games on Evercade than this one. Like so many.
Well, I'd say Clay Fighter 2 might be worse than this one.
Street Fighter 2?
No, Clay Fighter 2.
Oh yes, I thought you said Street Fighter. Like,
no, Street Fighter. That would be good, except it's stuck on.
There's tons of bad fighting games early on, like 4 or 5 years ago. A few come out were just hot garbage, like. This one is a competent fighter. It's just meh. I give this one a 5 out of 10. To be honest with you,
you are sucking baby. That's the best part of the game.
This is just like a very like generic fighting game that's competent. So if you have no money and this is the only game,
wait, I think this might be the fight I won like really quick. Let's see.
Glitch, but it's not like Pit Fighter in the arcade where they did something different.
Maybe it's.
Like these characters are just so uninteresting. It's so bad.
No, this isn't the fight. It might be the next fight after this, though.
I'll tell you though, there's one worse for one reason, and it's the Atari cart, because we don't have the proper controls to play it. Like a lot of those games.
The Atari cart, yeah, a lot of the games are unplayable, but the games that are playable are really good. Like I really liked Skydiver. I really like Lunar Lander, Missile Command.
That's true. Yeah, Missile Command is more playable. Yeah.
The reason I'd say this one is worse is because there's not as many games as good as those, or at least as fun for me to play as those.
Yeah.
Well, that's an arcade cart. We're talking about arcade carts. That's a console cart.
No, I think Jean-Claude Van was initially supposed to be in Mortal Kombat. Thank God he was.
Yeah, there's a roundabout way. Yeah, he bowed out fairly early in that. Bonus.
What's the bonus stage? I never even got. What?
It's you have to hit those things.
Even the bonus stage is uninspiring. Come on, man.
Well, I mean, it's at least something different, a little bit different than the bonus stages in Street Fighter.
Yeah,
I mean, Street Fighter is the one of the most iconic bonus stages where you beat the car up, but it's really just that's where you just stand in place and hammer until, and then you jump on the other side and get the rest of it. You know.
I like the snake. Trying to get fighting Where's the Crow for cart. Worms is the worst cart.
Well, if you don't like Worms, if you don't like Worms Armageddon, then you're not going to like the cart. I love a Worms Armageddon. I'm not going to rank it as the #1 cart, but it's still my favorite game on the Evercade.
Yeah, but technically it's just your favorite game, right?
That's not my favorite game, period. And honestly, now that I have a Steam Deck and I can play the better version of Worms Armageddon on it.
Why is it remastered on the Steam Deck?
There's a bunch of different versions of Worms you can play on the Steam Deck.
Very cool.
This is a ripoff of Balrog stage, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like I said, like it's really just a mid, like a competent ripoff of a game.
Even with the guy with the camera, like didn't the Balrog stage have a guy with the camera?
Did they have someone photographing though? Was it in video? I can't remember.
The guy with the camera wasn't Ken. Wasn't he on the boat or something in Ken's stage?
Paparazzi.
Yeah, I think yeah.
There's two guys with cameras.
Oh, that's a guy. It looks like Chun-Li.
Gloria? The lady in blue?
Yeah.
That's the
looks like a guy.
Oh. Okay.
Is there a Chun-Li? Oh, Huggy Bear.
Is that Huggy Bear? No one gets that reference, but majority of people on this.
It's funny. I know that's from Starsky
That's
and
almost
Hutch.
too old for me, Huggy Bear.
I know it's from Starsky and Hutch. I don't know what Huggy Bear really looks like, though.
Huggy Bear was a pimp on Starsky and Hutch.
I just know he was an informant for them.
Yeah, he was a pimp.
What pinball game is that?
This is Sagat stage. Oh my god.
Yeah, it is. Look, they changed it to a weird dog.
Yeah, it's a dog. Yeah, it's like we like Street Fighter, so just rip it off the best we can.
What
but
pinball machine is that? There's a couple of
Cagney
them.
and Lacey. No,
Cagney and Lacey. Is that what you said?
Yes. Huggy Bear is the stereotype.
Yeah, I told you.
Oh my god. I can't believe they ripped this up. You know what? It was worth talking about this game just to see this level.
Well, it's a competent.
There's a bunch of pinball machines.
Vanilla game.
I don't think it's that competent. It's okay.
No, I don't.
But I can't say it's okay because I obviously didn't rate it.
No, I'm saying it's a competent game. It does everything it's supposed to do.
You know what? I just remembered something about this game. I think I remember why this game sucks. There's 2 meters up there, if you notice.
Yeah.
There's one of them, I think, if you keep fighting, I think your attacks just keep getting weaker and weaker until you recharge them.
That's why you gotta get them back in green.
That's
No, actually, green is bad.
Oh, is it?
The green is low.
The dragon from the Neverending
I
Story.
think that's why I didn't like this game. It's because the more you fight, the weaker you get.
Yep.
I just did
The
not
backgrounds
remember that at all.
Yeah, no, the backgrounds are good, but if you look at the faces and the style, it looks, I don't know, it looks like it was drawn by like a young child or I don't know. I just, hey, you get to hit turds falling from the sky there.
Well, here's my question: is where are these things hanging from? I just see open sky up above.
Come on, now you're just like, now you can say that about everything. Like, I mean, now you're just being.
Clifford the dog.
And there's kids playing in the background,
Why not? It's perk.
They look exhausted.
God.
Dude. Yeah, they're the ones that have
Oh, this is the final boss. The final boss doesn't have anything to say. The text box comes up and no words appear in it.
So weird. Huh. Good Lord. I guess we'll see the ending.
Yeah, if you want to. I mean,
It's like you're in a sandstorm.
yeah. So yeah, you have to attack aggressively and win fast. Otherwise, the match will just get drawn out.
Yeah. So look at these names: Gloria, Dynamo. Like, oh my god. There's a rocks boner. Oh my god, right there in the background. Oh my god, how did I not notice that?
Do you look for boners in your games?
Yeah, I can't say I look for boners anywhere, but
Ed's disappointed he didn't notice it.
and he's got nothing to say. It's like they didn't finish the game.
That's your reward.
No, actually, there's a final boss.
Final boss.
Yeah, actually, I think if you win 2 out of like the first 2 matches, you get to fight this boss. Because if you lose 1, I think of the 3 in the previous,
What's
you don't.
his name? Mozart.
Yeah.
Win.
Pretty easy fight.
I'm only making it look easy. You don't know how many save states this.
Yeah, the game's not hard anyway, Crow. Let's be honest, man. It's not a hard game.
Yeah, the backgrounds are good. Like, I like the clouds and the parallax scrolling, but that's
No, dude, this game is a competent game. Like, it probably cost no more than $5 back in the day.
Yeah, you're kicking his butt. Hey, you perfected him.
David, Sonic Flash. That was Guile's move.
Yeah. Yes. Let's see now if we get to see actual text for the ending.
Do not defy my power.
You needed that before the fight.
Yeah.
No text.
No text.
And then at the end, it should say defied.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought this was the end of the
Crow,
game.
you have no clue.
Oh, no, now I remember. This is for sure the final boss.
It's like a Mortal Kombat.
Boss. Oh my god.
I can't believe I couldn't remember this.
I think we're having more fun like watching the game than actually playing it.
Yeah, it's definitely more fun to watch this edited together footage where I took out all the save states.
I like the fire back there. Are you trying to save that person trapped in that orb?
Yeah, that's your girlfriend.
No, I don't.
Don't worry, gotta fight that boss next.
Yeah, I know, right? We'll be like, okay. Well, there still could be one more fight.
No, this is definitely the last fight.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
It's been so long since Crow left. Crow doesn't play video games anymore.
I haven't. I've tried to. I wish I could. I'm
getting a budget of backgrounds. Yeah, I'm kidding. Oh, so close. There you go. Now we might get text. Let's see.
No, I think there's definitely character endings. Many thanks for your trouble. You are the best fighter. It disappeared and came back really quick. Finally, I beat him. Gloria. Am surprised. I have not achieved my ambition yet. Oh, Gloria, what is your ambition? I will make all men to kneel down before me. Knee down before me.
Love the bad translation. Oh my God.
Since that, blue sky and sea make the people forget the terrible past and guide them to live with a peace forever. Thanks.
What the hell?
Pretty epic ending, if you ask me.
It's like the worst character development ever. Oh man.
Well, to be honest, if you're playing fighting games in the arcade, it doesn't really matter what their character story is.
Well, but I mean, like Street Fighter, though, Mortal Kombat, you had just a little bit of backstory and the reason why they're entering the tournament.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a South Korean game.
Yeah. Lord. Oh my God. Do we get anything after the credits, or is it just like game over?
I don't. To be honest, I couldn't tell you. I don't.
Yeah,
remember.
you get.
Unico. Yes, I was right. Unico.
1994. Oh, wow, they should have known better.
There you go. Extra credit scene. Pose off.
Game over.
Got to enter my initials in. Can't end the video until I do that.
Well, see, extra credit scene.
Oh yeah, the extra cutscene. Best. Oh wait, maybe.
Yeah, you made the best fighter. You were 19 and I came out ballistic.
That was my favorite part of the game.
Baby.
Wow! Wow! That was an
It's got more of an ending than Street Fighter.
That's my favorite win quote out of any fighting game ever.
Yeah. There you go. That's worth a 4 out of 10 right there.
Yeah, that's worth a 4 out of 10.
It is.
They got something right.
Yeah, Rich must be a kid's birthday party.
Yeah, it's Rich's birthday party. I'm telling you, man, Pico collection's a lot better than people say. I still think it's not the worst collection. I like it.
Worst arcade collection?
No, not even close. Don't be so silly.
What arcade collection is better?
I'm not saying it's the best arcade collection. I didn't say that. I said it's not the worst.
Okay, now keep in mind, I haven't played Toe Plan 3 or Daddy East Arcade 2. So I'm saying
Daddy
it's the
East,
worst while not playing those.
Yeah. There's worse, buddy. There's worse. I'd say it's better than the Gremlin collection.
Yeah.
I'm talking about arcade collections.
Talking arcades, though.
Just arcade collections. Out of just arcade collections.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like Pico collection. I like Pico games in general. They're just fun, whimsical knockoffs, and I'm like, there's a market for that.
Well, again, Pico is just a collection of games that the original owners no longer have.
Yeah.
So you're going to get a mixed bag, I think.
Yep.
Whether or not the game is good or not, because they're just by totally different developers that are now out of business or defunct.
Yeah. It's a gamble collection, a hodgepodge of stuff.
Like Fantasy World's good on this collection. I like that game. I like Magic Purple. Like, there's the Ultimate Tennis is on here. Like, there's some good bangers, man.
Oh man, I hated Ultimate Tennis.
I liked it.
That was my least favorite.
You're just no good in sports games. That's all. That's just your problem.
And maybe I'm not good at the tennis game. I don't know. I just did not.
I'm not great at it either. Like,
it ain't no Mario Tennis. Ultimate Tennis is broken.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's not great, but it's. I don't know. It was a surprise.
The arcade update broke it. It broke it. They broke it. What driving game is that Rich is playing?
That's either it's hard driving or race driving. I think it's hard driving.
Okay, that's right. I think it is hard. Yeah, because it's like his favorite racing. Yeah, probably his hard driving. At least we know it's a CRT.
What? Ultimate Tennis is broken? What do you mean it's broken?
That's what I said. The arcade broke. Oh, it has no balls.
Oh yeah, there's no balls.
What, in the tennis one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I remember that was a game that did not work when I initially started it up, and I can't remember
it
why.
works, but there's no ball. Just a shadow of a ball.
The ball is invisible.
But yet they put it on there anyway.
They ruined my favorite game.
There was some literally the game was glitching out when I first played it. It wasn't just that; it was and then like the screen was like the vertical hold
Does
was
Evercade
wrong.
know they need to fix that? That's stupidity right there. See, that's what pisses me off. Not all the stuff Ed gets mad at is that.
What, something that was working and then they broke it?
They broke it by doing a million updates.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Start a petition, a class action shoot to fix Ultimate Tennis. Everybody signed a petition.
If one game had to break, there's worse games that could have broke.
That's what I kind of feel like that for some reason they were so focused on like the cart security and stuff and doing updates that sometimes they break stuff. That if they just left it alone,
that's the problem with putting the good and bad at having Wi-Fi on stuff, right? It's good to update the game, but then you can make things like that. You can unintentionally break because there's 400 games on the Evercade now. They can't test them all.
Maybe they should though before they go out. I wonder what their QA.
No, they need a testing team of 150 QA testers for them to be able to do that.
All they need is somebody
realistic.
To boot the game up. Hey, it looks like it works. Okay.
But here's the thing, though. I don't know about you guys, but playing like free emulation of this, I've never had stuff like that, like where the game glitches and break. Either the ROM will load or it won't. You know what I mean? Like I haven't seen those.
Oh no. There's plenty of games out there that don't work properly, like the ROM loads. I mean, that's what all these MAME updates are. They're fixing games constantly. Games will load, but you might not see a background or some other graphic won't be correct. You know.
Yeah, maybe there's things like that, and I just don't notice it. But if you're paying for a product, come on.
What game is Rich playing there?
This looks like Samurai Showdown.
Samurai Showdown, yes.
Or Last Blade, maybe.
Ooh.
No, it's got to be Last Blade. That's definitely not Samurai
Victory.
Showdown.
Victory! Yeah, I just said the sprites looked a little too small for Samurai Showdown.
No, the game was moving a little too fast for Samurai Showdown.
Yeah,
plus that guy. Yeah, plus that guy. I thought he was the one guy from, but then I realized it wasn't the right color. So I was like, wait a minute, that guy's from Last Blade, I think.
Is everything on? I think everything's on free play.
Ready? Slush.
Update for tennis has been delayed. Okay, they still haven't fixed Asteroids Deluxe, so you know.
They're never going to fix it. They're never fixing it at this point. Well, the game's been it's now Legacy Collection. So why would they fix it?
Yeah.
The next big hardware device. Do you mean like
they're just hoping that most people wouldn't notice the difference between Asteroids and Asteroids Deluxe.
Yeah, they don't know their audience. If that was the case.
Well, I think most people wouldn't know. In fact, because I noticed it right away because I knew that the U was supposed to be blue on Asteroids Deluxe, and then the ship looked a little bit different. But what we got was Asteroids with Asteroids Deluxe's background attached to it.
Yeah.
And I tried swapping it out with the right ROM, and it won't work because it's looking for that specific ROM with that specific size and checksum.
Well, maybe that's why they haven't bothered to do it, because they can't.
Well, no, they can do it. There's gonna be a way for them to do it. I just don't know what it is. I mean, if I knew the proper way to do it, I might be able to do it. But it requires some editing of some files that I'm not familiar with.
So they have. There are at least 9 people in the world that want Ultimate Tennis to be fixed. Yeah.
Oh, Getaway! You gotta play Getaway. It's one of my favorites.
Getaway.
Oh, I remember playing Baywatch.
Yeah, I remember watching Baywatch.
Roller Games isn't bad. Avengers.
Very
Pinbot.
cool.
Play Pinbot. There's Addams Family. I wonder, he can't hear us probably, but I wonder where he is. Oh, Time Killers. That's where you could cut the people's arms and legs off.
See, that's a quirky fighting game that would be like perfect in Evercade. Like it's actually pretty.
It's not a great fighting game, but it's just, that's the thing. For the time, it was fun because you didn't see that before.
Yeah. You can be just a head and have all your limbs like cut off.
He gave it a thumbs down.
Marvel versus Capcom 2.
Maybe he can hear us.
He might be able to. I think he just might have us muted, or he's just muted. Gotta take you for
he would have to have an ear set in or something.
That theme song. That
hey, Rich, give us a thumbs up if you could hear us. Nope, I don't think he can hear us.
Dang it. That was a good test. Ready. Fight. I'm not going to see that.
That's the other thing I tried to do too. I tried to oh no, I think I can remove the background from that, but it's still just asteroids. I can remove the background, but I couldn't change the I couldn't figure out how to change the artwork or the description or anything.
No,
I thought it would work, and what happened is the game just disappeared when I changed something like that.
Nice. I'm going to say, I'm impressed that there's actually like a lot of arcade machines, and there's not like a lot of ticket redemption machines like at a Chuck E. Cheese. Like that's pretty.
Have we confirmed it's Chuck E. Cheese, or are we speculating?
No, it's definitely. I don't think this is Chuck E. Cheese.
I think we're speculating.
Chuck E. Cheese.
We don't even have Chuck E. Cheese here anymore.
Maybe that's why we see a lot of arcades. But still, you want to play Area 51? Really?
It's a light gun game, though.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You know what's funny is I used to go to the arcade and I used to put in money for 2 players and play that with 2 guns, one in each hand.
That would be fun. Dude, I know Arcade Midway. Oh my God, Wizard of War, Gorf.
Yes, Wizard of War. That's on my top 3 arcade games.
Really?
Yeah. It's Burger Time, Zookeeper, and Wizard of War. Top 3.
Burger Time. That's a deep cut. I've not heard Burger Time as people's favorite arcade games.
Really?
In a while.
Really?
Yeah. Burger Time's okay. I mean, I don't mind.
We got the Burger Time arcade 1-up. Got it just because it's Burger Time.
Oh, really? Yeah. Just arcade version on there, or they got the console versions too?
Oh, they have. No, it's the arcade version on the arcade 1-up.
I know, but arcade 1-up sometimes they'll have multiple versions of a game.
No, it just has the arcade version of it on there. I didn't know that they were coming out with multiple versions of games.
I've never seen that. Not of the same game.
There's arcade 1-ups that have more than one game on it.
Oh yeah, it's got more than one game on it.
No, of course.
It's got Burger Time, Karate Champ, and it was originally supposed to be the arcade cabinet was supposed to be for Karate Champ, but they changed it to be Burger Time instead.
Oh, okay.
It still has the 2 joysticks for each player for Karate Champ, and Bad Dudes is on it.
Yeah, no, but I thought you said would they put the NES version on there? But no,
and Joe and Mac. Joe and Mac is on it.
Joe and Mac. And you said that that's right. And the Bad Dudes ROM still has the ending with the missing text on that too.
Yes, I double checked. I played through the game to double check.
I think last night somebody was saying.
Where is this where they have game consoles as well set up?
Yeah, it's definitely not Chuck E. Cheese. Dude, that's awesome. Guess you just pay and rent that out.
What game is this?
You got a PS5. Oh, I thought that kid wasn't wearing any pants for a second, but it's just like the lighting.
Okay. You don't say things like that out loud.
Yeah.
Why are you showing us? I'm like, his hand. Like, what is Rich? Oh, Tapper. I don't know, Tapper. You need 2 joysticks to play it properly.
What tapper is it? Is the beer tapper or the soda tapper? There's the Budweiser one, and then there's the cleaned up root beer one.
Yeah.
The arcade we have near us has the Budweiser one.
Ooh. 1-up has the root beer tapper, so that's probably what we'd get. But you have to have 2 joysticks, though. I don't know. How else would you play that? Like using,
Oh, you can use a button. I played several versions of it where you just hold the button down and release to do the beer.
Is that still fun though, without having the 2 controllers?
Hey, that's the way I played it at first. So it works. And so I have played both versions. I think they both work just fine.
Dude, we'd never get that. The licensing. Advertise for a shitty beer. Yeah, my brother-in-law has that. Yeah, that was actually one of my favorite games on there. Was Root Beer Tapper. Believe it or not.
I don't know how it's set up, but they might use the second joystick to simulate it's a 2-player game.
Yes.
Mortal Kombat, but then
Yes.
Tapper is just a single-player game, so you might use both joysticks to simulate that.
That's exact. Yeah, I think you could use buttons, but yeah, I played it. You could just.
It may also have it where you could do the buttons too. But
yeah, I think you can do both, but it felt weird just not using the two things. And you can like move faster using the two joysticks. To me, it'd be like playing Robotron. I don't know. They could put that on that cap. Ooh, what hockey game is that?
That is NHL 23, I think.
Nice. It looks cute.
And that's on the bottom, the scoreboard, so it's NHL 23. Or 24. 23, I think. Yeah, 23.
Dude, this place is awesome. Look at like Nintendo posters on the wall.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
This would have an Evercade hooked up. No. That would blow me.
Guarantee you go up and talk to the owners of that place and goes, "What's an Evercade?"
Right? Right. Oh, I got a Qbert. Where is he? I want to go. Hey, Rich, where are you at? Oh, he can't hear us.
He's somewhere.
That's like the kind of like I would have. Like my daughter was little. I would have loved to go to that kind of a birthday party. Like it's for the kids and the adults.
Yeah. I wonder how many kids get lost there. Parents are too focused on playing their own games.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's Rich's Site C. What does he got? Studio A, Studio B. This is Studio C. Rich is independently wealthy.
Then, if this is Studio C, how come he doesn't film out of Studio C that frequently?
Because it's a secret.
You love Qbert? Cool. Dad had it in his barbershop for a while. Nice. Well, I think we might be towards that the wrap up time.
I think so.
Final thoughts on things, promotions, all kinds of stuff.
Oh, yeah. What's going on here? Well, I've got the Life of Mars, the Metal Dragon, up on the channel, so did that one. Best dual cart yet? Who knows? I've also did a Star Wars Jedi Power Battles remaster that's available on Steam. That game is fantastic. And I just put up a game on a Survivor Series, $6 game, Achilles Survivor, which is awesome. First time I've seen them be able to. First time I've seen a Survivor game. So I'm sure there are some that you can do, not crafting, but building of stuff in the map, which is really cool. So yeah, that's about it for me.
Nice.
Come have some fun.
I did put up a video earlier this week.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Because Zacharia Pinball put out. Well, they put out a new table. They asked me to cover it. And then I found out they didn't put out just one new table. They put out 14 tables. Because they added like 11 or 12 or 11 retro tables to the mix. So if you had bought the retro table bundle, you got like 11, 12, 13 new tables. I can't remember how many exactly. But the new table was Black Belt Deluxe. You could buy that separately for like $2 or $3.
I don't think I own Zacharia Pinball. Is it on Steam?
Yeah, it's on Steam. That's what I was. That's the version I was playing. That's the version. I think that's the only version that's been updated. And they updated all the artwork and every table that wasn't solid state or EM. In other words, all the tables that they made up themselves have gotten new art, which some people are complaining that they don't like because they think it's AI generated. Personally, I don't care if it was or not. I don't think it looks bad. I like the fact that it's different than what it was before because it was just a carbon copy of the older tables.
Yeah.
So these look different now. So they're making improvements. Will you believe that game's been out for like I don't know how many years, like almost a decade, I think, and it's still in early access.
Well, it's like, what do you call it, League of Legends? Isn't that League of Legends?
I don't know. I don't know anything about League of Legends, but they're never going to be... and they haven't made an update in over a year, and just out of nowhere. New tables, new artwork. Everybody kind of thought they'd stop. Oh, they've been making tables on the At Games Legends Pinball, because they made the ones, the rare pack. So they have the Sea of Thieves ones that's coming out. That is out. That one is out. You could buy the bundle, but that's the only table you can play. But you also get the Battletoads table that they're going to make, which I'm interested in seeing. I can't remember what the third one is, to be honest. But other than that, I'm going to be busy, but not doing what I thought I was going to be doing. Because as soon as this is over, I'm going out and I'm getting parts to build a new computer. And I'm replacing this computer I'm on right now.
Oh, great. We'll have nothing but audio problems from you.
Exactly.
Oh, my God. Sounds like fun. Tonight, I'll be back here to stream at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Might be in a Castlevania type of mood. I don't know. We'll have to see. Sometimes I do play some Evercade. No, I've been switching it up, and I have no idea what I'm going to do for a video next week. So just stay tuned for.
I'm sure Evercade will do something that pisses you off.
Probably.
You know what's going to happen.
That's the one consistent thing I will say. They're really good at doing. They're really good at doing that. They're really good at
announce another computer collection.
I feel like they're good at alienating the original audience. Oh my God. Yeah, it'll be another computer collection and something else. Like SNK won't come out till December.
Don't hold your breath till they announce anything, and then still don't hold your breath. It's like if they announce, oh, the first SNK cartridge is coming out in August, don't expect it till October.
Yeah, I just can't get that straight. So, alrighty, I got to get going to do some stuff. I think we'll end it here. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. This was awesome. It was cool seeing Rich be able to give us a tour of the arcades.
Wherever he is, he'll have to tell us like where he is.
Yeah. Alrighty, bye, everyone. Thanks, Crash Line, Mr. Shua, Immortal Sojourn, Sucker MC, Ember Cummings, Joe Whitlash.